what's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? What's up, fam? Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. You know who it is. This is Lee Black, host of Real Talk for Real Men. I do my shows live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe. I'm sorry, my mic was up. So in case you didn't hear me, this is Lee Black, the host of Real Talk for Real Men. I appear live on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 to 10. I do my shows. Fantastic show last night. But as you all know, I also do commentary throughout the week on pretty much, what's going on, social media, current events, whatever ticks me off. Those that know me best know that I'm an opinionated SOB, tried and true, and that's how I get down. So having said that, I found myself with some free time today, from work. Technically, I'm work, but I got some free time on my hands. So I thought it was a great opportunity for me to kind of peek in and comment on, some things that's going on. So I'll be releasing a series of videos, here in the next hour. But the first thing I want to talk about is the Daunte Wright murder. Where do we begin, folks? You know, I know everybody out there, we're tired of seeing this same shit, the same thing. You know, if you watched just 10 minutes ago on CNN Live, you can go on YouTube and you can see Dante's mom talking, but his aunt was just on live and it broke my heart. This woman spoke with such passion and her heart is in such pain, and she's speaking with such sense that it just doesn't make any sense that we're still dealing with this. The shit won't go away. you know Now, while I have my issues with the Black Lives Matter movement as an organization, I think it has taken away from the cause, especially when the head of Black Lives movement is out there buying houses. That's a whole nother story. But the messaging itself is important. It's always been important because it does highlight the fact that our lives don't mean shit. Never had in this country, and it still don't. And even though we've got a new administration in office, same shit, different day. I told people who know my opinions on it. Oh, when we get this person in office, well, now that they're in office, nothing is happening. The same tired stories. They can't figure out when one moment they want to have a commission, then they don't. But let's talk about Daunte Wright. In case you've been living under a rock. Here's a 20-year-old young man who got stopped and murdered. But they're not calling it murder, folks. Not even a hour ago, Officer Kim Potter. Yeah, I'm saying her name because she don't get to hide in obscurity. Killed him. Now, her former police captain, he wants us to believe that she mistook her taser for a 9mm Glock. Now, this is a veteran trained officer that was actually training another officer. And you want us to believe that on your left side, there is a plastic yellow and black taser that some kind of way you mistook that for grabbing your Glock. And all while yelling taser, 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 and shooting this boy and ending his life. Now, you know what makes this even more disgusting? She's already bonded out. They arrested her. She's bonded out. She has a first initial hearing today. And because of the pandemic, folks, she gets to do this by Zoom. And they're saying this first meeting might last 10 minutes. She's already free. It might last 10 minutes by Zoom because we want to protect, we don't want to inconvenience her. But he's dead. And even the charges that she's facing in Minneapolis is second-degree manslaughter. Let me read to you what manslaughter is so you can understand the slick bullshit that they're pulling off right before it even starts. Number one, her police captain already put the story out so that in the eyes of the public, she made a mistake. She yelled, taser, taser, taser. She didn't mean to kill him. It was a mistake. Now, the charge is second-degree manslaughter. Manslaughter is the crime of killing a human being without malice or forethought, or otherwise in circumstances not amounting to murder. Let me repeat that. Without malice or forethought, not amounting to murder. Manslaughter is a common law legal term for homicide considered by law as less culpable than murder. If this ain't murder, what the hell is? But if the roles were reversed, if it was her child, he'd be hunted like a dog. He would be dead. We're sick of this shit. We're sick of this shit. I'm telling you, this makes no sense. You know, now she gets to do her first appearance from a Zoom meeting. Bill Cosby's still in jail. They ain't worried about his health. This is an old man that they want to erase from the memory of men. But when you're the right color, all kinds of concessions are made. Right here in the Chauvin trial, he's not even testifying. And all he needs is one, folks. All he needs is one juror. We sick of this shit. This another young man murdered in cold blood. But they want to tell us that we boo-boo the fool. Look, folks, I'm imploring my new generation. This is not the turn the other cheek generation. I applaud these young people. I might complain a lot about how they dress. Maybe I don't understand all of the things that they say and do. They might not take enough baths. Their hygiene might not be where I think it ought to be. But one of the things I admire about this new generation, this is not the turn the other cheek generation. This is the turn up generation. What America needs right now, y'all, January 6th, old red face had them people storm the Capitol. What America needs right now, America needs a full-fledged civil war. And I'm not a violent man, but that's what they need to understand. All of the atrocities that they've committed against African Americans for all of these freaking centuries, and still we want to be nice. I'm not a violent man, and hell, I'm even ready to take up some arms. Seems like the only thing they're going to understand is a good old-fashioned rebellion. Fuck up police reform. The whole thing need to be wiped clean. The police, law enforcement departments in the United States is nothing more than New Age Ku Klux Klan. Yes, I said it. That's who's running it. That's who controls it. We all know they're dirty from top to bottom. You do not clean out a dirty organization by picking at the scab. You cut that mother out and you start over. To keep trying to work with an organization that does not have our interests at heart, what are we doing here? For the powers that be, we have an African-American vice president in office right now, and all she's offering is platitudes right now. When in the hell are they going to speak up and say what has to be said? What the hell are they afraid of? We had a black president. We have a female black vice president. Stop mincing words. Call it what it is. The police department, the law enforcement here in the United States is fucking foul. And they're murdering our kids every day. It's hard being a black man walking these streets. The only good thing about the pandemic is it keeps my monkey ass inside so that I don't have to look over my shoulder and worry about somebody taking my life over some nonsense. We're tired. We've had enough. We need change. Stop mincing words. He was murdered. Call it what it is. And somebody with real power needs to step up and make some shit happen. That's my take.